So the world we live in right now is all coronavirus. That's our life now, and it's not a very happy thing. Everything you see and you hear is just all doom and gloom. And I know that things are really stressful and really hard right now, but as we're postponing weddings and staying home, staying indoors, this unfortunate situation that we're all in has also given us some unexpected opportunities, or as I like to say, some rays of sunshine. So today I'd like to try and turn that frown that we've all been feeling upside down. Hi there, I'm Jamie Chang, your destination wedding planning guru and designer of joy at Mangome's Events and the creator of Passport to Joy, the step-by-step online wedding planning course for couples. And I share real and honest and helpful wedding planning tips, tricks, and advice you can use to help make planning your wedding easier and more joyful, so you can create a wedding you love. Because wedding planning, like right now, can be really stressful and sometimes downright painful. Nobody wants that. So we're bringing the joy back to wedding planning. Are you ready? All right, so let's do this. Now, we've been talking a lot about coronavirus because it's everywhere. It's all around us. It's affecting everybody. And it's not a happy thing. We are not in a very happy situation. People are sick. People are dying, lives are getting upended, businesses are closing, celebrations are getting postponed. There is just so much unhappy right now. And we've been talking about postponement recently, why it's necessary, and how to go about it. So these are both two really important things that need to happen now. And if you haven't checked out those videos and you're in that situation, please do so. You can find the links below and on our channel. But let's be honest, right? Postponing your wedding or postponing your celebration is a bummer. It's a huge bummer. And everything really right now is kind of a bummer. It's just not happy at all, right? And while we're going through all of this, I do think that there is a silver lining here. Now, before I get into that, please don't get me wrong. I am not glad that coronavirus is here. I am not glad that we are in this situation at all. But I do think that there are some unexpected opportunities, and dare I say, unexpected sort of gifts in the lives that we now all lead, in what is sort of our new normal. And I'm not just talking about opportunities for your wedding, but also just your life. So today in our video, we're going to be talking about turning that conversation, changing this feeling and what we're all going through, this situation, from one that's, a real bummer into something maybe a little more positive. Because there are some rays of sunshine. There really are some peeking through, what is very gloomy, doomy clouds out there. And I think you just need to be able to find them, but they're there. And they can really help just make life a little easier right now. So let's start with the first. Now, unless you're on the front lines, doing essential work right now, which if you are, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the work you're doing. I can't be doing that. I am not a medical professional or working in any of those fields, but thank you so much if you are. But if you're not on the front lines and doing essential work, then you're likely at home. And if you're at home, likely also your partner is at home too. And this can be a time to drive each other nuts. I'm sure you've seen lots of newsletters on how to not go crazy, but it's also a time to reconnect. You've been given sort of an unexpected gift of time together. Now, I obviously don't know you personally, but with all of my couples, both Mangome's Events and Passport to Joy, more time together is a big reason why they hire me and why they want help with their wedding planning. Because they want quality time together. They want time to be with their partner, to enjoy their engagement together and not be stressed out. Now, obviously, stress is sort of part of our daily lives right now, and it's not really going to go away soon, but you do have time. You have time together. More time to cuddle on the couch, or play games, or cook together, or just talk. You have time to do whatever it is you want to do together. I'm certainly doing more of those things with my partner, and I'm sure you are too. But instead of thinking of it as, kind of going crazy and maybe a little bit like a prison sentence, which I think for some people that's what it feels like, think of it like a gift. Like a gift and a chance to be with the one that you love, to spend time together and to cherish that time because, this person's important. It's not just because you're engaged, it's because you love this person. This person matters, and having more time with them, it's not a bad thing. And if you really think about it too, this also extends beyond your partner and beyond people in your household even. And we're talking about family, we're talking about friends, we're talking about people maybe you haven't talked to in a long time. Even if you aren't in the same house, you can still reconnect via phone, online, or even by snail mail, which I think is really fun right now. Because this is a time for us to be together, to support and love each other, and take advantage of that because it is a ray of sunshine. Now, another ray of sunshine that really relates to the first is a chance to really just take stock and be thankful. We tend to do this during Thanksgiving or the holidays or when something happens, typically when something bad happens. And this, global, massive, bad something happening called coronavirus is actually a chance to also appreciate what we have. Everyone's situation is different, and we all have things to be thankful for. The people in our lives, the roof over our heads, the food on our tables, and let's say toilet paper even, right? Seriously, there's a lot to be thankful for. And I think we all have a lot to be thankful for, even when life is tough. And for you, at the very least, you have your partner. And that's something to be grateful for. Someone who loves you for exactly who you are. That's a huge thing. And appreciating that is really important. Ever since coronavirus sort of hit and this situation has gotten worse and worse, I've been really taking the time to think about this daily, to express gratitude daily and appreciate my life, because after every, news story you read, you just can't help but be grateful because life is short. It's so short and no one knows what's around the corner. I mean, case in point, what's happening right now. So you have to use the time that you have, to the fullest and spend your time in the best and happiest way possible. Which leads me to one more ray of sunshine. Now, with all the realities of coronavirus and all the unknowns, this situation sort of automatically forces you to think about your life. It definitely does for me, to think about your priorities, to think about what's important to you. So use this time. Think about it. What do you care about? What matters to you? What do you want your life with your partner to be like? What do you want for yourself? And maybe what have you been holding back on or waiting on or not doing that you really want to? It's also really, good opportunity to think about how that relates to your wedding. What do you really care about when it comes to your wedding? What do you really want? How do you want this celebration to be? And is there something that you regret doing or not doing that you wish you could change? This is an opportunity for you to do that, for you to sort of rethink your wedding in addition to thinking about your life. And then with everything going on, this is an opportunity to think about your community and the world at large, right? Coronavirus has brought so many existing issues into clearer focus. Everything from climate change to healthcare to clean water, or access to clean water, I guess I should say. So, what do you care about? What do you want to do about it? What changes do you want to make, and how can you help? There are really no sort of right or wrong answers to any of these questions, outside of obviously staying indoors and remaining vigilant and good about social distancing and trying to help flatten that curve. But outside of that, there are no right or wrong answers. It's just a chance to really think about it, to think about your life, to think about your wedding, to think about your community, and either to make some changes right now, if there are changes you want to make, or start planning what you want to do going forward. Now, I understand that your life might be completely upended right now, and maybe your priorities are just about trying to make it through the next month. And I get that. I know things are super tough right now for everyone. But there's likely a ray of sunshine there, even if it's just a tiny one. Maybe it's a chance to talk to your grandmother more. Maybe it's a chance to play with your dog. Maybe it's a chance to finally, switch careers or jobs that you've been wanting to do. Or maybe it's just a chance to help those who need help right now. This is no doubt a bummer time, definitely, for sure. But there are some unexpected gifts or opportunities, and what I like to call, once again, rays of sunshine amongst all of the heavy, dense, gloomy gray clouds. Why not? Why not take advantage of those rays of sunshine and bask in that glow and enjoy that happiness? And who knows, maybe some good will come from it as well, besides just bringing some joy into your life. Now, I'm really trying to sort of take this situation as it comes, as everyone else is, and also trying to not fall into that doom and gloom too much, because there are some rays of sunshine. There are some positive or ways to think about this in more positive ways. And so we're doing 2 very special videos coming up, along with some rays of sunshine associated. It's sort of one way we're trying to help and do some good in the ways that we can. So it's really, really important that you hit subscribe so that you'll get notified of all of our new videos, but especially the next 2, because there are some special things you won't want to miss. And as I said before, we could all use a little more joy in our lives. So let's try and do that, okay? And on that note, let's end this with a happy question. So what's one thing you're grateful for right now? Please leave it in a comment below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please like it, give us some thumbs up. You can check out our other videos for even more wedding planning tips. And please hit subscribe so you can get access to all the new videos, including the next 2 special ones. And of course, if you need or want help through the entire wedding planning process and have access to a wedding advisor, please check out my online course, Passport to Joy. You can find all the links below. Because you deserve to enjoy your engagement, even if you're just at home. Thanks so much for being here. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye.